Hi there, it is Sunday, March 15th. You can jump into some puzzles. Here at Trails, we're up to 109 with Measure Twice, Cut Once. You can play today's and the full archive at trailspuzzle.com. Let's jump into some Sunday puzzles. Got the classic times trio with a few of the times puzzles in between, so let's jump into it. Sunday Mini. On-call doctor's device, pager. Puts in order from best to worst. Rates. Right on. Tyrannosaurus of Tyrannosaurus rex genus. Quite a few, like a lot maybe. Election. Influencing groups. Packs. Alexa. Host of the 2016 Oscars. Conan. So, ranks. Stumped on a puzzle, stuck, and streets, exact, right on. Yes, nice. Okay, let's do strands. It's always fun. Best of all, like ideally, or best of all, like you can win best in show sort of thing. Picture. Oh, interesting. Best of all is a picture. Okay, so best picture, so Academy Award. Academy Award, and kind of a little sort of award-looking thing. Okay, best picture, best actor, best director, best sound, best stage, or best choreography, best song, and best. We got cast there, or cast. Oh, okay, actress. Got it. Do both of them. Actress. Gotcha. I was trying to make it like caterer or something. Cool. A little bit bigger with the MIDI. Beware the Ides of March. Okay. Where are the Ides? Makeshift glove at a baseball game. Makeshift. Like a mitt with one T. Space streaker with a tail. Okay. Like cars parked in a bike lane often. E-bikes, mopeds. I'm not sure. Like 3 and is that 15? It's Roman numerals, or and Ides. Number of eyes for a copepod. Could say 1 or 2. Nonverbal, nicely done, like a nod and 1. Nerd, geek, dweeb, geek. Some women who demand to speak to the manager. Karens. Title for many of 15 Across's assassins. Political figure who foolishly ignored this puzzle's title. Okay. Data center? Yep. Girl who works the diner all day and Bon Jovi's Living on a Prayer. Ooh. Famous last words. Of, okay. Trees support system, roots. Burgundy. Location of downfall. Verbal stumbles. Airs. Us. Space streaker with a tail. Dazzle. Wow. Aw. Wow. Purr. Makeshift glove at a baseball game. Like a cup? Glove. Common sushi, fish, tuna. Dagger, maybe? Not sure what we're doing. Free time. Less than 90. Okay, acute. Muscles made of steel, abs. Make a mistake, error. Not a moment too soon. Holland, Tom Holland, Rome, okay. A2 Brute, Caesar, Dagger, Gina, where else were we? Yeah, that doesn't look good. Like cars parked in a bike lane. Toad? Aw, maybe? Okay, numerals. Okay. Space streaker with a tail. Oh, comet, got it. Cup? Dazzle. Cap. Makeshift glove at a base. Okay, like catch it in your cap. Okay, and awe. Okay. Dazzle is awe. Free time. Lab. Free time. Gina, leisure. Leisure. Urs, Burgundy. Ron. Oh, senator. And Urs. Okay. Yeah, that's a tough one. But Caesar, A2 Brute, Rome with the dagger, numerals. Gotcha. Okay. Try some pips in between before we get to the big old giant one. That's some interesting doubles there. Throw away 3, 5, 4, 6. Okay, so I think can do the blanks up top. Do the double 5s, 5, 4, and the 6. So throw away the 3s. Nice. A little bit different clump here. So these are going to span if you go like that. So they're all going to explicitly be, there's no rearranging where the lines go. They're all going to be in particular orientations. So this has to be less than 1. That's the only blank. That has to equal. So we have 2, 1, 2, 5. Greater than 10, so we're probably going to do 2, 5. Otherwise you couldn't do it. Have to be greater than 5, so that has to be a 6. 3 is equal. Maybe a throwaway 4. 4 is often throwaway. And on the other side, you can throw away the 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3. Yeah. So that was throw away the 5 and make the 5 with the 2 and the 3. Lovely. And the one potentially tap out. Ooh, that's a lovely little duck, goose, bird thing. Okay, double 10 nose. A 1 little tail with a 1, 6 tail. There it is. Okay. Greater than 2, a 1 sort of notch here. And we have some options. That could work kind of both ways. Greater than 2 there, notch, stick out. Got a bunch of 6s. To the point that it maybe could all equal each other. A 2 in the head. So 2. So in terms of putting this one here, you couldn't do 2 down this way, because then you would, oh, you could do like a 6 blank there, and you could do a blank blank and a double 6, so that could work. It's kind of just making it up here. And you'd need like a 4-5 or a 4-6 to keep this going. You need a 5-6 maybe to extend that. Another double. Forced to do that double. And this would have to be a double 2. You would need a 2-4. This is working, which is crazy. You'd have to go this way. And you need a tile that's less than 2, though, by itself, which we don't have. Greater than 2. see if we can fill most of it in. These don't equal each other. This has to be the 1. With this has to go this way. Less than 2, that would have to be. Do we even have a tile less than 2? Probably not. So this is probably going to span a couple. It actually can't. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, maybe I learned something. So it was the double 5, the 1 6. Oh, it has to be greater than 2. Dang it. No, I was reading that wrong. So, no. So, some tile, whatever it is, say this one, has to stick out, which means we need a tile by itself that sums to less than 2. So we need a 1 or a 0, which means, interesting, is that less than 2? So we'd need a tile that equals 1 or 0. I feel like that's just this double thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, that works. But so this 1 has to stick out. Greater than 2, and then not a 1. So we got some options there. This 6 has to stick out, and it's going to have to go to the side. So you could do double 6s, or you could do the 6 5. So both of those are options. For the 2, that was the thing was doing initially. If you could do, maybe now you can't because the blank goes. So you can't have it go this way, and you can't. If you have it go down, then you could do a 4 blank or a 6 blank, and you could do a blank 6 and blank 4 or something like that could probably work. Let's see, you would need a blank, so it would need to go up, so it could be blank 6 or blank 4. But it would have to be, you could do a double 6, so you could do the double 6, less than 2 though, then you can't do that. So if you didn't do that and it had to go sideways, then you would have to use the blank 6 like this. And then do we have a 6 1? Okay, so I don't think the idea there is the blank 2 can go there. So if it's not there, then it's the 2 4 or the double 2s. If it's double 2s, I don't think we have enough 2s. We got a 2 4. Okay, so it could go both ways. Okay, so it could go 2 4 like that. 2 blank goes down, and double 6s, which means we would have to do 6 5, which means the 4 6 or the 4. You'd have to do the 4 6. We need a double tile. We'd have to use the double 3s. And we need a second double tile here, which we don't have if we do it this way. So that's a problem. Because the only double tiles we have are the double 6s and the double 3s. So maybe look at just the tiles of how it forces it. If we just put some tile here, then it's going to be there. So this is going to be 6 5 or 6 6. That was the thing. And so whatever this is, 6 5 or 6 6, this has to be a double. So this is either the double 3s, the double 2s, or the double 6s. So if we did it this way, and we got 2, 3, and 6. So if it was double 2s, then you would need 2 and something greater. So you could do 2 4, and you'd have to do 6 4, and Yeah, so this has to be a single double tile. Which could be that throwaway 3. And then you'd have to probably do these double 6s. 2 blank, blank 4, blank 6 doesn't work anymore. If we had a 4-2, it would have worked with the 4s. So this might be the throughway here. If it wasn't 2s, then it could be 3s, where you could have 3-5, do the double 3s, throw away the 2s or the 6s maybe. We're gonna need a lot of the 2s. 2-4, 4 blank, and 4-2 doesn't work. 4-3. Okay, so you could do it with 4s up there. 4-3 the other way. 4-2, 4 blank, double 2s. And this can just work somehow. 6 blank and then the 2. Yes, I think this works. 6 blank, and you gotta use the 2 this way. Lovely, okay. That's tough. So kind of a through line, some of the things of forcing where tiles have to go regardless of what they are. That's very sort of Untitled Goose Game look there. Like it. All right. What remains is a Sunday history course. Okay. Maybe not great in my history. There's great little connections there. It's a lovely grid. Dwelling. So abode, home, abode. Proved, provided assistance. Aided, aid. Provided, aid. Spelling bee. Notion that's difficult to dispel. Belief. ABC. Provided assistance. App. Record label for the Beastie Boys and Public Enemy. Not sure. Exam. Notion that's difficult to dispel. Record label, yeah. Robin Cook medical thriller. Nope. First one was sent in 1971. It could be email? I'm not sure. Yeah. What are these big things? Spicy, say. 3/4 of a teaspoon, Grey Poupon preferred. Okay. History course. It's Dijon, maybe. Oh, Def Jam. Notion that's difficult to dispel. Just aid, okay. Iron. Provided assistance. Add, aid. Medical thriller. Anon. Satisfied sigh. Maybe or aha. With 2 H's. Ooh, Ian. I'm not sure. Layer. Hovel? Haven't a clue. No idea. None. Okay. Spicy. Off. Something fix. That doesn't look great. Well, what else are we doing with the big downs here? Quarter cup slowly drizzled and whisked to form an emulsion. We making mayonnaise or Dijon mustard? Mustard? Could be. What else are we making? Big center thing? George Eliot masterpiece. Woo. Or a punny hint to 7 squares in this puzzle. 7 squares. Uh-oh. Yeah, okay. One of two. The thing that comes to mind is Wasteland. I don't know if that's actually... No, the Wasteland. No, that doesn't sound right. One of 2 elected magistrates. Plagiarized, stole from, roll on his time, tick on. 1 large head shredded with the outer leaves discarded. So that could be lettuce or romaine. So those are places. Word salad or something. Its box is yellow and green with many colors in between. Crayola. Nice. Ola. Plagiarize. Roman Empire. Handled vessel in a museum. Rapscallion. Imp. Curmudgeon's exclamation. Maybe ba. Plagiarized. Crib. Could be. Add value to. Enhance. Rejuvenate digitally. Like detox? Digital detox? 2 tablespoons for acidity. Lemon juice. Just see this. It sounds like I could get them without. I don't get the pun right now. Where is? Okay, so that's. Maybe we can just scroll through. Bon Iver. Brand of canned beans. Goya. Greedy soy miser. Something Jones, bobsledder, and hurdler, who has competed in both the Winter and Summer Olympics. Mushroom prized by chefs. Morel. Omen. Calf born. Okay. Bean Counters book. Ledger. Roll on. Okay. Layer hovel with a UL maybe? Do something perfectly. Acit or naive. Peepers. Keepers. Like eyes, lens, or 1 clove crushed. Garlic. Those are the things I was looking for. Let's just look for the chopped mince grate prep, maybe. 1 cup seasoned and lightly toasted until crispy. Breadcrumbs? Nope. Panko. Lightly toasted. Okay. 1 coddled or raw. Add an extra for a richer flavor. And the other way, 1/2 cup olive oil. This feels like a salad. Romaine, lettuce, Caesar salad, that kind of thing. Area with pews. George Eliot masterpiece. Yeah. Okay. 2 tablespoons for a briny flavor. Okay, so that could be pickle juice. Briny. Pickle brine. Ah, that felt good. Half a cup freshly grated Parmesan. Pecorino. Parmesan. Okay, probably Parmesan. Okay. I think I've seen a bunch. We could just go through it. One of 2 elected magistrates to the ancient cursus honorum. Plagiarized. Yeah, that doesn't look great. Roll on as time. Elapse. Stockholders' portion. Like with a D. Grady Swordmeyer. Lying about. Layer. Could be Hovel. Haven't a clue. Do something perfectly. Keepers. Chaucer collection. Ratio. Date. A date. One might be noble. Javas. Okay. Foucault's Pendulum author. Nope. Drummer with the coffee table book. Another Day in the Life. All-star pitcher. School whose team name is a poisonous nut. Okay. The bard of something. Thanksgiving is always on the 4th one. Third. Okay. Infamous warning. And for solvers when filling in 7 squares in this puzzle. For 126 across. Okay, so Caesar. And was it A2 Brutus? Nope. I'm not sure what the warning is. Or Beware Ides of March. Okay. Is that what we're doing again? And you meet, there's a march and you need an Ide, and there's Caesar salad or something. Ides of March. Creature to take a gander at. Lacking a dormant. Bear. Yeah, could be bear. Okay, a tablespoon. Bear. Keep going. Digressive remark. Make a fast not last. Tabby talk like a meow or muse. A meow. Conical dwelling. Conical dwelling. Could be a teepee. Okay. Still want to make it all the way through. Web. Tabby talk. Okay, that could be meow. Muse. Rushes. Hurries. Sri Lanka. Nope. Harvest. Reap. Hole on a belt. Just say a hole. An eyelet. Ground. Black to taste. Pepper. Holiday harmonies. Cute woolly farm animals. Sheep or ewes. Sheep. Period of glaciation. Title role for both Patti LuPone and Madonna. Uncle Remus. Title from which turpentine may be derived. Tree. No. Tree. Hullabaloo. Row. Word before stick or Scotland. 1 cup seasoned and yeah. Croutons. Lightly toasted. The kissing disease, mono. Some savanna groups. R is for ricochet. Got ready to drive. Commoner. Surf, peon, or human rights lawyer. One's changing the narrative. Chillaxing. Word on a protest sign. Stop, cease. Murder. Fountainhead. Nope. One coddled or raw? Like an egg or egg yolk? Samurai sword. Katana. Kind of overload. Memory. Information. Style coins that have gone out of style. There were subway coins. Fares are contemptuously laughed at. Mocked. Yeah, spicy. Dijon powder, Dijon mustard, Dijon. Yeah, it doesn't look great. Mustard. Could still work if it's not bare. Go halvesies. Share. Whoops. Share. Flower with a cup-shaped bloom. Tulip. Bald. Okay, there it is. Dijon mustard. Soupçon feature. Area with pews. Is that a knave? Certain silk spinner. Okay, there it is. I actually found one. There's the Ide of March. You can do escape. Eider. Okay, there's an Ide of March. And the March is the other way. Dividend. There it is. That's why that wouldn't work. And how many were there? 7? 7 Ides of March. Okay. So probably when this isn't working, this is like Idix. Idioma. Okay. Okay. You gotta look out for it. One time org for Jimmy Carter and JFK. One of 2. Council? Tonsil? Okay. Sully or Spartacus? Film bios with an Ide in there, maybe? Crib from? Yeah, that doesn't look great. Add value to. Enhance. Digitally. Having a clue. Okay, so no idea. There's an Ide. No Ide. Gift recipient. Honorary or ID. I'm lying about. Okay. Lot of luck. Low ID luck. User experience. Okay, so March something. Punny. Something marsh. And I drop. You drop your eyes, or you. What am I chop? Liver. Okay, not a date. 5/8 or 2/14. Oh, those are both V-Day. Workers' rights. Army Corps of Engineers project. A levee. Pictures on a screen. with an "ide" maybe. Alternative to a cup, cone. Scatters as seeds with an "ide" or sows. Here's seeds. Part of a piratey pillaging song. Yide, no, yaw. A tour leader. Okay, guide. How many we got now? That's 1, 2, 3. We found three. Las Vegas football player. Yeah. Raider. Yeah. In stitches. 2 tablespoons for a briny flavor. Yeah. Oh, there's an "ide" in there in the big across one there, at least one. What do we got now? 1, 2, 3, 4 of them? Avon? Could be. The briny flavor. Anchovy paste. We're making a Caesar salad. Break your fast. Meal in Madrid. 1 of 100 for Pooh and friends. Part of a Santa Claus costume. That could be a beard. Cute Willy. Okay. Adjustable feature of an office chair. An "ide." Eider. Daughter. Could be. This is "ide." May. Pharsalia and the Aeneid epics. Poseidon's domain. The ocean. Spat. A hullabaloo. Kind of like ocean. What was it? Row? Or "ide" maybe? Entreaty. Jim Carrey comedy. Yeah. Big step. A leap. Word before yardstick. Yard. Scotland. Scotland yard. After. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Big step. Alternative to X. Well, X could be like the social media platform. So Blue Sky. Chemo. Peanuts. Like literal peanuts, legumes, or expensive Super Bowl features. Ads. 1 way to cross the Rubicon. Step down. Resign. Blackout in a way. Fountainhead, yeah. Long time. Nope. Refreshing web shortcut. Caturl R. Open before December 25th. Like an Eve, or can't wait. Operate on with a light. Olden honeyed drink. Mead. Expressions of appreciation in texts. T-wise. Tic-tac-toe win. Oh. Ooh, the Tao of Pooh. Slyly disparaging. Nope. And bit. Maybe a tad. That's pretty good. Notion that's difficult to dispel. Idex. That doesn't look good. Amphidon. Nope. Idioma. Greedy sort. Miser or Eider. Lying about. Hideout, okay. Do something perfectly. Ideal, lied. Yeah. Lupin, nope. Peepers, keepers. Like lids? Peepers. Your eyelids? Lots of luck. Okay. Middlemarch. In the middle of, yeah. That sounds like a thing. It sounds familiar. Where were we? Kind of here-ish. Yeah, do something perfectly. Ideal it. ID. Nail it. Okay. Chaucer collection. Nope. Yeah, I don't know. Pictures on the screen. Images. Avon. Avidin. Nope. Creature to take a gander on a Halikala. Oh, Nene. Okay. Pictures on a screen. Okay, so icons. Eco. Avon. Rushes. Races. Icons. Okay. Drummer with a coffee table book, another day in the life. Star. Okay, nice. All-star picture. Poisonous nut with a U. Poisonous nut with a U. Infamous warning for Caesar. Okay, beware the Ides. Beware the Ides of March. Digressive remark. Aside. Hole in a belt. On a belt. Holiday harmonies. Cute, yeah. Oh, whoops. No. Period of glaciation and ice age. Title role. Nope. Birch, lurch. Hullabaloo. Okay, row. Peanuts. Goobers or something? One. Bread. Crumbs. Bread. One's changing the narrative. Editors. One cup of bread crumbs. Like croutons? Crusts? Lurch? Yeah. Thought it would be blue sky. Sensory overload? Yeah. Breeze? Could be. Bridge? Yeah. Brighter? Uncle Remus tile. Entreaty. Plea? Rare? Cute, woolly farm animals. Lambs. And there's blue sky. Okay. Huh. Got ready to dive. Chemo. Sabi. Red cubes. Oh dear. With an I got ready to drive. Sabi got ready to drive. Test drive. Larch. Blackout in a way. Something. Okay, getting there. Some Savannah groups. Pods. Prides. There it is. Ides. Is that all of them? 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought I got another one over here. 5. It's only 5. Okay. Missing kind of one. Sabi or Tebide. Something. Okay. Commoner, surfer, miter. Could be. Yeah, chillaxing. At ease. Okay. Word on protest sign. So, let's stop or resist. Style coins that have gone out of style. Okay, that could be Iden with an S maybe. Row. Peak. Tokens. Operate on with light. Lays. Pleb. Okay. And goobers. Row. Wrote. Okay. Contemptuously laughed at. Laugh at. Derided. Is that all of them? That was only one. 1, 2, or no, that was 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, maybe that's only 6. One more sitting there. ID. Aided. Yeah? Aided. There it is. That seemed good. Exam, maybe not. End of semester hurdle. I like exam though. Spicy. Okay. So we doing downs? Yeah, exam. Okay, so film. Biopic. Cribbed. Add value to. Entice. Amphote. Rejuvenate digitally. Yeah. Greedy sort. It could be. That doesn't look good. I was doing downs. I was trying to do downs. Gift recipient. Honoree or something. Eye drop. Okay, tier. Workers' rights. Scatters his seeds. Sows. Earl maybe. Yaw. Yo-ho. Okay, meow. Should have known. Osu. Sown. Make a fast not last. Eat. 1 of 100 for Pooh and Friends. Acrewood, okay. Adjustable, okay, the arm. And bat. Bot? Poseidon's domain. It's gotta be ocean. Rote? Row? Row? Notch, okay. Senorita? Mademoiselle? Holiday harmonies. Carols? Liar, okay. Evita? Stride, there it is. Kemosabe, Larch, Redact. Get ready, got ready to drive. Teed, okay, teed up. Fountainhead protagonist. Ugh. Row, hullabaloo, row. Imal, yeah, spicy, say. Office or something? Like exam. Medical thriller. What could a medical thriller, why would it? Tonsil, ponsil, soupçon. Hi. Rejuvenate digitally. DX? And a pig, okay. De-age, amphota, okay, I'll go with that. Gift recipient, like a donor? Gift donor? Donee? That's very crosswordy. Donee and donor, lying about. Idle, okay. Could be oh, okay. In the word soupçon. Concil, ISN, I don't know. Good. Donee, workers, tears, Chaucer, tales. Lupin, home, maybe. Gentleman thief of literature. Idea. Spelling bee. Notion that's difficult to dispel. Ian home. ALRB, don't know that name. Hullabaloo, don't know these names. Spelling bee. IDX, idea fix. No, that doesn't look. Exam. Off. Color. IDA fix? Okay, in French. Okay. Yeah. WLRB? Or Sul? Yeah, I don't know. And Torque and Imal, or... Is that all of it? I can't tell. Yeah. A row. Yeah. what is that one? Roar. Okay. And Rourke. Amal. Okay. Scatters. Oh, with an O. Okay, that was wrong. R. Scene. Or scene. NLRB. Okay. ASCII in. That was an E. Add value to. Add value to. ASCO. Nope. Enrich. Amphora. Not familiar with amphora. Is that all of it? Oh, what am I missing? Oh, I did this one right up here. Okay. I also don't know that. Council, ISN, council, council, cell, sol, sol, council, USN. Okay. Yeah, a couple little things had a little bit of holes in the side of the boat there, but I think got all the things. IDA fix, yeah. Dividend, spider, very good. Beware the Ides of March and Middlemarch is in the middle. Nice in the middle, yeah. And then we're making a Caesar salad, kind of as we go. Is that it? Chef, uh-huh. 2 more layers explained by an astonishingly fortuitous crossing. Yes, the crossword gods were smiling while she was making this. Yes, so Middlemarch in the middle. You know that old icebreaker where you say, which historical figures you'd like to meet over a meal? This theme is partly that. In puzzle form, famous figures are provided to you, as are all the ingredients. So maybe I didn't get all of the things they were doing. These clues are straightforward enough for most solvers to toss in at Wazer. Lemon juice, garlic, olive oil, anchovy paste, egg yolk. Yep, Caesar. Caesar salad, which is named for a chef, not Julius. Note that 126 across refers to 2 ways, and you will see that we have not conquered this theme yet. Okay. You may have had your suspicions as you were making a salad. Didn't fit, or you'd have stumbled on the piece. Other revealer, infamous warning, yep. Erebus, yep, the Ides of March. That's dividend, the answer to the infamous warning. Beware the Ides. A line from the soothsayer. Instinct for your strategy, ignored by its titular character to catastrophic effect. And the Ides of March, by the way, are today, so that's why it's still showing up. Although originally the term meant the midpoint of every lunar month. The midpoint, yep, because there's always room for one more. Punny hint solves to Middlemarch, which crosses Beware at the exact center. Very cool. And that's because we use the Ides in Beware the Ides, and that's how you can cut it right down the middle. Very cool. Consul, yes. V-Day, yeah, I liked that. That was great. Interpreted this, yep, Sadia, I need some help for that. That's, yeah. Control R, yes. Love the idea of creating recipe puzzles that reveal the ingredients in the method from the completed grid. It's like a tasty reward for solving the puzzle. It sure is. To create these puzzles, I need recipes for well-known classic dishes with interesting sounding components that don't have a million versions, like chili. Also, the answers must align symmetrically. That's tough. More is more. This thing got put through the complicator. Oh, that's beautiful. These ingredients are not themselves particularly fun, sparkly words and need to be trixier. I played around with the name eponym and his forewarned murder, trying to embed a reference to that dark day as Erebus. Soothsayer's creepy omen in the first act of Shakespeare's famous play works doubly to warn the solver that something is up. Beware. Listening to the audiobook of George Eliot's masterwork while mulling over this puzzle, when the title suddenly hit me with its dual meaning. History course. Okay. Would it fit? Nothing could be that serendipitous, but fate played its hand again. Indeed, all roads lead to Rome. The revealers crossed, the rebuses and ingredients lined up, and the date fell on a Sunday. Vita est pulchra? Without Tracy Bennett's generous help and advice, it would not be published. The published version it is now. Good stuff. I needed help with a few little bits and pieces, but some great stuff in there. I like the way of cluing star there. And Carol's was nice. Editors, very good. Very, very good. All right. Why don't we take a look at today's? We can actually solve this trail. Take a look at it. Measure twice, cut once. It's number 109. In this case, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 landmarks. We get 10 clues, and the path is connecting the words together, where the signposts tell you how the neighbors change. Here we got some trades and a couple of packs and one double pack. Trades tell you to change one letter between two things, so like, what's an example? Cat. If you change the T in cat, you get car. Pack is you add or remove a letter depending on the direction that you interact with it. So, like soap, can you remove a letter of O to get sap? Or sap, you add a letter to get soap. So let's give it a try. And also, there's a theme for every trail. So every trail has a title. In this case, the trail's name is Measure Twice, Cut Once. And that relates to the trail's panorama, which is the start and end of the trail. These trailheads form a compound word or phrase that relates to the name. So why don't we jump in of that improv ender as and scene. So we can put that in. Scene, so this is saying if we change one letter from each of these, we get one of these others. These clues are not in the order that they appear in the trail. They're sorted alphabetically. Let's see. Well, okay, so one aspect of like building off of what we know is, so you can, try to get a clue that you know, but one aspect of this is depending on what the signposts are, these T's or P's that are connected, it could tell you something about what these neighboring landmarks have to be. So in this case, this is a 5-letter word, and trades are just changing a letter in place. It's not adding or removing letters. So we know both of these are 5-letter words. So we can narrow it down to these 3. So come in, fragrance, and treat with tea. So 2 of those are going to be right here. So you can actually see that fragrance is a scent. So I'm changing that E to a T. And come in, not sure about how to get that, but treat with tea is not like you're treating it, but you're having a treat. So that is a scone. And now in this direction, in both these directions, we just have packs, which we actually don't know whether we're going to add a letter or remove a letter. That's part of when you interact with a pack, you might come across it that you have to, in the direction you're come across it that you have to toggle the letter on or toggle the letter off. So, and in this case, it's possible. So we have hub, which is 6 letters. So you might add a letter to one of these to get them. It looks to me, though, like we might be using some of these 4-letter words. So penny is a cent, like without the S. That looks good. Now we can add 2 letters. In this case, we're definitely going to add 2 because you can't have 2-letter words, and there aren't any 2-letter words. So we'll have to add 2 letters there to get that. And this we'll have to, not seeing how you can get hub there. So if you remove 1 to get 4, I think we're removing the S's in both cases, so we get a cone for a photoreceptor cell. And these are all the 4s, so that tells us this is the 6 and this is the 5. So this is the hub, which looks to be, whoa, what are you doing? Calm down there. So this one is center, adding 2 letters, and then removing 1 could just be enter to come in. I know, wow. And then all the 4s go from cone to core. Extra active today. And then we go from core to give a darn could be care. And goldfish is a kind of fish which is going to finish our measure twice, cut once, which is carp, which makes the big finish carpenter. So carp and enter makes carpenter, related to measure twice, cut once. All right, you can play this one and many more. There's a full backlog that you can choose to subscribe to play at trailspuzzle.com. All right, that was very good. We got a lot of the Ides of March today. I was not aware that today was the Ides of March. I'll maybe record that for future reference, but to shout out in a trail. But that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a great day.